Um, we'll see how it goes today, hey? There's a little bit of wind about. I would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land here where it's windy. It is grey and windy. So let's just fingers crossed that it works today properly, guys. I mean, I do have better service than I did, 2 weeks ago. However, still a little bit sketchy. All right, so we have passed the full moon, guys. The full moon was at 12:19 a.m. and I know I had a disrupted sleep last night, that was for sure. So I hope that you slept well. All right, so the Taurus full moon. So remembering that Taurus is money, self-worth, things of value, comfort and security. And Venus ruling that moon is in Libra. So, we want aesthetically pleasing things. Ah, there's someone here. Good morning. So, yeah, like I said, so hang on, let me just go doot, doot, doot. Yeah, so, no, this is for now, not next September. Yeah, so Venus is at 28 degrees of Libra. So she is in her most beautiful gowns, checking out the castle to, oh my God, where is everybody gone? Oh, sorry, I'm getting lost here. Hello, Deborah, how are you? Oh, it's telling me that my internet connection is a bit sketchy, so I'm sorry about that, guys. All right, so and Mars, which also Mars and Pluto. All right, so as we know, Pluto is at 1 degree of Aquarius and Mars is at 0 degrees of Sagittarius because is it at 0 degrees? I'm pretty sure it's 0 degrees. Yes, almost 1 degree of Sagittarius conjuncting Mercury. So, I mean, we could have a very dynamic sort of day today. Um, yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'm just double checking everything. Yeah, so a very dynamic day, especially when it comes to getting things done. Now, in the words I wrote, the desire to move on is strong, but the universe is holding you back. All right, and I've said this because, as we know, in 4 days, Mercury is going to go retrograde. On Saturday, good morning, Kath. On Saturday, Uranus is going to move back into Taurus. All right, so we've got this financial focus, absolutely. So if you're working on your money, you're exactly where you should be, honey. So yeah, so just make sure you're checking all of the details, like everything. All right, and I'm not saying don't do things, absolutely not. Mercury retrograde is a great time to do all the rewards, and this close to the retrograde, just keep it in the side there that I may need to revisit this, and I mean, there's nothing wrong with double checking the details, all right? So, but remembering then that it's going to be like mid-December that Mercury moves back over into Sagittarius. So I think it's like the 17th of November, it moves back into Scorpio. Therefore, it's also concerned with the matters of the past, especially around money, joint finances, and those primal needs, getting your needs met, all right? Again, Uranus has been shaking up Taurus for the last 7 years. Right now, it is still in Gemini, but like I said, Saturday it goes back into Taurus. So there might be some last shake-ups. We're trying to get those last drops out of the can. So just expect it to be a little bit, how you going? All right, so grab your packing list to make sure that you have all the things that you need for this adventure. All right. Now, as far as the moon goes for today, all right, there's nothing happening now. All right, after 11 o'clock, the moon starts to conjunct Uranus. All right, so here we are with that shake up. Um, and it might just be, like I said, you might be wanting to do things, but you can't really get anything started until sort of after 11. All right, so after 1 o'clock, the moon starts to sextile Jupiter and Saturn, all right, because they're both in a trine with each other at the same degree. So that is between 6 and 7 o'clock. So I would definitely moon in Taurus. Just keep moving towards planning And, you know, like you've been doing it for so long anyway, just keep going, all right? Especially if it does come to things like family legacy or finances that are from an inheritance or something like that. All right, so um, after two, the moon starts to, hi Louise, after two, the moon starts to oppose Mars. All right, that is going to be tomorrow morning. But Uranus and Mars, all right, we've got some feisty feels around. So, I mean, that trine to Jupiter is nice. It will calm it down because you will know better. However, um, after four, a trine to Pluto. After eight, a sextile to Neptune. After nine, an in conjunct to Venus. So I just think because there are so many moon aspects around and they are the big hitters, that, you know, it might be the type of day that we just need to be very conscious of our own reaction to things. All right. So again, you can never control anybody else truly. I mean, you can manipulate them and you can, you know, bully them into doing things, but if they're not on board, then they're not helping you move through something. All right. So if there is an ulterior motive, I don't know. Anyway, I'll continue to move on. All right. So now 1:30 tomorrow morning, so very strong right now, is Mars sextile Pluto. All right, so I like this because that Mars at 0 degrees of Sagittarius is fighting for his cause. You know, he's confident and loud about his beliefs, all right? Yet Pluto is trying to make sure that the masses are cared for, all right? He's looking at all of the injustice and saying, I'm going to tear down this system so that everybody gets a choice. All right. So there could be some very, I'm going to say political, but I don't mean political. I just mean passionate about the cause. So there's that sextile. Sextile gives you an opportunity, but only you can take it. All right. The energy's there, but you need to do something about it. Just like that in conjunct, you know, a trine is a harmonious energy. It's just all flowing beautifully. But an inconjunct, all right, because there's that